Again and again and again and again, Mr. Woods. Eight 14-23, assault of a family member. 6-9-24, violation of protective order, assault bodily injury. Another assault bodily injury. February of 24, assault of a pregnant person, for which you're on deferred now, and now you've picked up another. You now stand charged with criminal mischief. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cases, all in a matter of months. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. Mr. Woods.
Yes, Judge. The defendant was traveling with the complainant to go see the defendant's child with his child's mother. The defendant continued attempting to be sexual with his child's mother, and the complainant engaged in a verbal altercation with the defendant. Upon arriving home, the defendant exited the vehicle and the complainant drove to a store close to her home. The defendant took the complainant's iPad and walked and followed the complainant to the Kroger. The defendant then jumped on the complainant's hood as she was driving and struck her window multiple times with a rock, causing damage to her vehicle. Estimated damage was $300.
Who is the complaining witness in this case?
The complaining witness in this case is a Jacqueline Perry, who is the same complainant in the assault of a pregnant person.
Tell me he's not supposed to have contact with this complaining witness? Guys,
Morgan.
Mr. Woods is on deferred for assault of a pregnant person.
Yes, Judge, I'm emailing the felony prosecutor right now.
Was he, as a condition of that, not to?
No threatening, harassing, or abusive contact with the complainant in that case.
Mr. Woods, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now sending you for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system. If you fail to go take the test, if you fail to come back, I'm going to revoke your bond and I'm going to make it so high. On one ankle, I'm going to put a GPS monitor because I'm ordering you not to have contact with this person, and you've shown repeatedly that you are incapable of following bond conditions. And I'm going to put a 1,000-foot radius that you're not to have any contact with this person. You're not to have any weapons. You're not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. And I'm going to test you repeatedly so I know that you're not using, but I'm sending you now for a drug test. Like I said, you failed the test, and if you fail to come back, things will not go well. Do you understand, Mr. Woods? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Take a seat for me.
Presented positive for alcohol switch.
Okay. I'm Mr. No, nothing else, just that's it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Woods, I'm telling you now, no alcohol, no dope. I'm gonna test you like crazy. If I find that you're using, it's not good. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
I'm putting a monitor on your ankle. I don't want you to go within 1,000 feet of where she lives, where she works, where she breathes, hangs out. I will do everything in my power to protect every person of Harris County. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You are on felony probation. It's very possible they now issue a warrant for your arrest. because of number one, picking up this case, number two, the complaining witness. We are going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. Probably behoove you to talk to someone quick. Waive the fees, monitor today, please.
Already have it for whatever.
Mr. Woods, in this case, a protective order has been issued. I would get to know it because if you violate the protective order, the state can and will file a violation or a protective order against you. And then things will really go sideways quick. So take heed of that protective order. There is an exclusion addressed on J Street that you're not to go to. Don't do it. We have a monitor on you, so we know exactly where you will be going and where you're not to go. You understand? Okay, sir. I'll have you sign a wreath of Victoria. We'll have you get with Felicia for your bond conditions, then you're free to go. Good morning, Ms. Woe.
Good morning, Judge.
Thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
If you'd be so kind as to help me with translating for Miss Song here.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are Awa Song?
你是宋小姐吗？
对。
Yes，
Ma'am, you're charged with prostitution.
你被指控卖淫，
You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
如果定罪的话，你要坐牢6个月。
We are going to
罚
do
款是
probable.
1000。
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor.
We are going to do probable cause.
现在就宣读被逮捕的报告，
You have the right to remain silent.
有权利保持沉默。
Anything you say can and will be used against you.
你所说的一切都可能用来对抗你的证据。
So you know your lawyer is here with us on Zoom.
那你的律师在视频上帮你。
Okay, so go ahead, but go slow, please. Okay.
The officer conducted a search on bedpage.com.
检查到那个店里边
The officer,
调查，
the officer observed several nude photos and a phone number.
检查了在网上看到好几个照片，
The officer made contact with the defendant over the phone.
检查就用电话跟你联络，
The officer and defendant agreed to meet at a hotel.
检查跟你决定就是到旅馆去碰面，
The officer and defendant agreed to $400 for straight sex.
检查跟你跟被告达成协议，如果做提供性交服务，收费是$400。
The officer handed the defendant the money and defendant was detained.
检察就交给你钱，你就收了。
I will find probable cause exists to go forward.
我认为你被这份指控是有根据理由的。
I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to participate in the same behavior.
我现在下达保释金的条件，你不能够再做这种事。
If you pick up a new case,
如果你又再犯法的话，
If you do not remain in contact with your lawyer,
如果你不跟你的律师联络的话，
I will revoke your bond.
那么我就取消你这个保释金，
Just do not pick up any new cases.
就是不要再犯法，
You understand?
你明白吗 ？Yes，
We are going to reset your case to give you time to work this case with your lawyer.
我现在在定日期，让你有一点时间跟你的律师一起商讨怎么样去解决这个案子。Yes，
Do you mind filing conditions on this case?
Yes, Judge.
We will have you sign these conditions.
那你要在保释金条件上签名，
We will have you sign your reset, and then after that, you're free to go.
然后在那个另定日期的文件上签名，那你就可以离开法庭了。
Okay? All right. Please.
Yes.